Malad Engineering College is organizing a seminar on energy conservation, a national importance. National Energy Conservation Day is celebrated every year on 14th December in India since 1991, with a special theme to make some goals and objectives more effective among the people. It is celebrated among the people to send messages of importance of energy conservation in every area of life. To promote the process of energy conservation, organizing many programs like discussions, conference, debates, workshops, and competition in whole country. It encourages people to reduce energy consumption and use it efficiently. It encourages people to develop new and alternative resource of energy. It is our duty to understand the importance of energy and should be well aware of conservation of energy. Let's welcome Dr. S.R. SIVARASU, Managing Partner, Ram-Kalam Center for Energy Consultancy and Training, who will be taking a seminar on energy conservation and national importance. His educational qualification is he did his diploma in Tripoli in 1993 from PSG College, Polytechnic College in Coimbatore. He did his bachelor in BEEE in 2002 from CIT Coimbatore. He did his master's in power electronics and drive in 2006 from PSG College of Technology, Coimbatore. He did his PhD in renewable energy in 2015 from Anna University. He is a certified energy auditor of Bureau of Energy Efficiency, a lead auditor of ISO 14001-2015 on environmental management system, accredited professional of Indian Green Building Council, certified professional of green rating for integrated habitat assessment, implementer and auditor for carbon footprinting management. He consulted about 90 energy audits, including Coimbatore, Madurai, Tuticorin, Pondicherry, and Vijayawada airports. Indico served tea industries, process and manufacturing industries, under foundation of MSMB cluster, New Delhi. Educational institutes like Bharatidasan University, Tiruchi, Periyar University, Salem, Amrita University, Coimbatore. He also holds membership in professional bodies like Institution of Engineering in India, Quality Circle Forum of India, Indian Association of Energy Management Professional, Indian Society of Refrigeration, Air Conditioning Engineering, Coimbatore Productivity Council. It is a honor to have you with us, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Mother, for a brief introduction. Sir, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Sir, please proceed with the session, sir.
Okay. Sir, my voice is clear?
Yes, sir. Very clear, sir. Very clear.
Okay, sir. If you have any problem in my video, and as well, of course, I'm not going to show the video. My PPT only. I'm going to show it. If any problem in my voice as well as video,
Sure.
kindly let me know, sir. Huh?
Sure, sir. Sure, sir. We'll sir.
Thank you, sir. Can I present now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir, could you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Visible, sir?
Yes, sir. Visible, sir. Visible.
Okay. Thank you. I request the participant kindly forgive me for a small delay since I was engaged in the another presentation, offline presentation. So therefore, it was a huge traffic, and I have to wind up the session by too early. So that's why there is a small delay. Sadish, sir, I have one doubt, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please, sir.
Sir, what is the medium of language? Only English or both Tamil and English?
Both, sir. Both, sir. No problem.
Whether the people will understand Tamil?
Yes, sir. Sometimes, sir, because we have Telugu students as well here.
So then we can only speak English, sir.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir. First of all, I would like to thank the management of Panimalar Engineering College. Especially, I have to thank Mr. Satish sir for arranging this webinar on energy conservation and national importance on the occasion of National Energy Conservation Day 2021. It was very precisely pointed out by the introduction about myself, as well as why we have to conserve, why we are celebrating the National Energy Conservation Day. More particularly, it was an introduction day of Electricity Act 2003 in the year of 14 years back on the December 14th only. So that is why now people are celebrating the National Energy Conservation Day. Of course, some of the industries are celebrating this as an energy conservation week for the next 7 days, organizing various activities in the premises. Now, this is a small introduction about myself, but that was already introduced. Now, any industry, any academic institution, any process industries, any manufacturing industries, the goal of any industries is optimization of the cost. Of course, various parameters are available to optimize the cost. It is not cost cutting; it is a cost optimization. There is a basic difference between cost optimization and cost cutting. Okay. Now, I'm just only talk about the cost optimization, not the cost cutting. Various parameters are available. Of course, I listed only 4 parameters. One is a human resource, another one is a wastage, another one is a material, and fourth one is going to be an energy. Of course, in industries, if you introduce semi-automation or fully automation, automatically you can optimize the cost by optimizing the human resource. Similarly, any industries, if you do the input and output analysis, automatically we can find out how much is the wastage of an industry, and we can find out where the wastage comes into picture, and we can try to reduce the wastage by implementing the very technical points. Similarly, material flow study that also invited so many optimization technique of the cost. And finally, energy. Energy is going to be one of the important factor for any type of industry, including academic institution. One of the major dominant factor for the cost optimization. Right now, I know the participants from different streams. Maybe some people are from mechanical, some people are from electrical, some people are from ECE, computer science background. In this whole presentation, I will give you an opportunity for each and every department about the energy, and more number of opportunities, especially for the job opportunities, entrepreneurial opportunities, project opportunities, product development opportunities. So I request the other department students and friends, you can take it as as a chance for creating the opportunity platform for the energy. Now, why I have to optimize the energy? There are so many reasons are available. I just listed only 6 important points. One is the more leakage. Sometimes the leakage will be visible. Sometimes it is invisible. For example, there is an equipment called compressor in the mechanical system where it will take the ambient air, compress it at a higher pressure, and it will deliver to the process. So through the piping system. So if it is leakage, then automatically it's visible. We can get the noise. Or we can hear the noise whenever if it is a leakage. Sometimes the leakage is invisible. For example, a power is transmitted from one place to another place through a cable or a wire. So if there is a leakage, we can't able to identify the leakage because it's not visible. So we need to conduct a proper assessment to identify the leakage of a system. So that is one of the important need for optimizing the energy. Second one is higher energy cost. Higher energy cost in the sense we are not only talking about electrical energy. We have thermal energy like diesel, petrol, LPG, wood, furnace oil, and all those things. And every day the diesel prices or petrol prices going to be keep on increasing. So that will be a nightmare for the industry to run the factory. And sometimes the industries are ready to check their present consumption, whether they are using their energy optimally or judicially, effectively. So therefore, they invite us to conduct an energy auditing or energy optimization technique to check whether their present consumption is going to be exactly correct or not. And fourth important point is market competition. Earlier, you only produce the component. Now the same component is now produced by some other state, some other country. Even other countries are producing your product with a very fine quality at reduced rate. So competition is going to be global. And fifth one is going to be a higher input cost. The raw material cost is going to be keep on increasing. Human resource cost is keep on increasing. Transportation cost is keep on increasing. So this will lead to a thin operating margin for the industry. So therefore, one important way is to conserve the energy. Now this is the major energy utilities in any industry. Not all, but some of the industries may have this type of systems. Of course. Yes, sir. Hello. Hello. Sir, somebody opened the system.
Yes, sir. Just wait, sir.
Hello. Hello. Sir, can I proceed?
Yes, sir. Muted now, sir. You can proceed, sir.
Okay, sorry. The left side is a system where you have 1 minute. I will take my pointer. The left side is the electrical system, and the right side is going to be electrical as well as mechanical systems are available. And let us take some examples which is very known to us. More particularly, we can take electrical energy, because most of the people will use electrical energy as a common utility for our day-to-day application. So therefore, I start the energy conservation starting from a simple case studies, simple examples with the help of an electrical system, right? Now, the total installed capacity all over the India, as you know, you people may know that the total installed capacity of Indian power plant consisting of three major players. Number one, state power plant. Number two, central power plant. Number three, private power plant. Okay, so as on 30 October 2021, the total installed capacity of the Indian power plant is going to be around 388,848 megawatt. Mega means 10 power 6, or approximately 389 or 390 gigawattage. And this is the contribution of each and every energy. And of course, the Indian power plant is completely dominated by the thermal, and more dominantly by the coal and lignite. And second place goes to renewable energy, more particularly solar and wind energy is going to be the dominating one. Third one is hydropower, and the fourth one is going to be a nuclear power plant. At the time of independence, 1947, our total installed capacity was 1,362 megawatt. Now we are reaching to 389 gigawattage in the year of 2021. There is a small mistake. Any student, any faculty members can access this data in a CEA website, CEA Central Electricity Authority website, which is readily given below the link. Every day they are updating the generation details, and every month they are giving the executive summary, and through which you can easily get the information, right? Now, why we always talk about the energy conservation? What is the meaning of energy conservation? The top is called as a single line diagram. It's a single line diagram which will connect various stages of the power system, starting from the generation to the load end. Okay. Now you know that each and every city should not have may not have the power plant, because power is produced in some barrels and it is utilized in some barrels. For example, you are in Chennai, so Chennai power can be produced from Ennur or Ramagundam power plant or somewhere else. I am now sitting in Coimbatore. I am getting the power from Mettur power plant or Kunda power plant in Nilgiri. As you know that transforming the source is very difficult than compared to transforming the electrical energy. So therefore, the electrical energy is produced in some barrels and utilized in some barrels. And this is the single line diagram which indicates a various component. And in the top, I'm mentioning the efficiency of the system. For example, generator, G means a generator. Generator has an efficiency of 80%. T means a transformer has an efficiency of 99%. We have a transmission line. Then we have one more transformer, which we have a sub-transmission line. We have one more transformer. We have a distribution line, and we are here. Okay. Now you can say that the 80%, 99% efficiency of each system, and if you cumulate the efficiency, that's called as a cascade efficiency or end-to-end efficiency. End-to-end efficiency starting from the generation to the utility, you can multiply all 0.8 into 0.99 into 0.88 into 0.99. So put together, the total efficiency from the generation to the end is going to be only 44%, approximately 50%. Okay, I'm just wisely put this figure. The actual figure is going to be so much less. Okay, 1 minute. So it is approximately 50%. That means if you consume 1 unit here, then they have to produce 2 units there. That is the meaning. So in other way, if you conserve 1 unit here, then it is conserving 2 units there. So that is the meaning. So as a positive point, if you conserve 1 unit at the load end or at your end, at your side, then that is exactly equivalent to saving of 2 units. That is why people will wisely think, if you invest, if you want to start an 1 megawatt hydro plant, which costs around 5 crore rupees. If you want to install 1 megawatt wind plant, it costs around 2.5 crore rupees. Rather, if you want to conserve 1 megawatt of power plant, it is almost zero cost. So that is why we people are always giving many information, keep on giving ideas to the people to conserve the electrical energy, because it is almost double, sometimes it is triple also, right? And this is the tariff of electricity in Tamil Nadu. I know some of the people outside Tamil Nadu, please refer your state electricity tariff system. So in 2016 onwards, 23/05/2016 onwards, we are following this tariff, both for high tension consumer and similarly for the low tension consumer. We don't bother about the high tension consumer. Let me come to our own LT consumers, especially for residential consumer. Okay. So at the end of the presentation, you may take something from for your home, something for your college, something for the society. So that's why I'm just presenting this topic. Okay. Now, this is for residential application in Tamil Nadu. So, as you know that in residential application in Tamil Nadu, we are charged for 2 months once the bill is charged. In suppose if you are consuming only 100 unit, within 100 unit for 2 months, then the total cost is total bill is going to be completely zero, because it is subsidized. Okay. Now, I told you the first 2 column is proposed by the amount proposed by TNERC. TNERC means Tamil Nadu Electricity Regulatory Commission. Whereas this is the last 2 column is proposed by the government of Tamil Nadu. Okay. So we will talk only the last 2 column. So if your consumption is going to be less than 100, then completely subsidized. Zero cost. Zero is the EB bill come to you. Suppose if you consume more than 100, but it is less than 200, then you are falling on the second slab. So in the second slab, for first 100 unit is completely zero. For second 100 unit, 1 rupees 50 paise. And similarly, you have to pay a fixed charge of 20 rupees per service. Suppose if you are crossing more than 200, but it's less than 300, then you are falling on the third slab. For the third slab, again, first 100 is zero. Second 100, 2 rupees. The remaining 300 unit is going to be 3 rupees. So for that, the cost is 30 rupees per service. In case if your consumption is more than 500, then again you will fall on the fourth category or fourth slab. Again in fourth slab, for first category, first 100 unit is going to be completely zero. For the second 100 unit is 3 rupees 50 paise. For the remaining 300 rupees is 4 rupees 60 paise. Above that, it is going to be 6 rupees 60 paise, and this is the cost of the fixed cost of the system. And this is the tariff for the other consumers like hotel industries, colony, and all those things. Okay. Now, Tamil Nadu is the only state who digitalized all the electricity bill, particularly for the LT service. And this is the Tangentco website, Tamil Nadu Generation and Distribution Corporation website, tangentco.gov.in. So after completing this seminar, you yourself check your electricity bill with the help of an online system, which is available at free of cost. Now you can go to the website tangentco.gov.in. There is a section called billing status. So in the billing status, the billing details, there is a point called bill status. You can click on the bill status. Automatically, it will take to the region like this. The next page. So in the next page, it will show the region. Entire Tamil Nadu was divided into 9 regions. So you have a north, Chennai North, which connect central and north. Viluppuram, Coimbatore, Erode, Madurai, and all those things. And Coimbatore South, Chennai South is going to be in the 9th category. Okay. Now you can click which category you are from. You are from which region. So I'm from Coimbatore region. So therefore I click Coimbatore. Okay. Now I click Coimbatore. I put all my number, all my service number, which is printed on the EB card 056 005 275. Then I have to enter my mobile number, which is connected to this service. Okay. You don't wrongly enter your other mobile number. Okay, so for this service, which mobile number is connected, that I have to enter here. I enter the CAPTCHA and I click on the proceeding button. Then it will show the online platform of my service. See my service number. My name is SIVARASU. My connected load is I am opting single phase supply. My connected load is 2 kilowatt. I'm in Sinibalayam area. Mailampatti is my substation. My service number and everything is available. And in next page, it will show the last 4 years EB consumption. So this is only available for LT consumer, particularly for Tamil Nadu consumer. I don't know whether other states are implemented. As of now, I think none of the states are implementing this digitalization platform for consumers. One advantage in this system, if I know your number, your EB number and your mobile number, I can see your EB bill, but I can only see it. I can't able to tamper it. I can't able to do any modification in this. Okay. So if you know the electricity bill, then automatically you can come to a conclusion where you consumed higher and where you consumed lower, why the consumption is going to be very higher, and what may be the reason. Everything you can get the points. That's why we are optimizing this one. Okay. So how I just conserve energy. And energy conservation normally tells that it starts from yourself. You are the only person. You start the conservation of energy and you educate others to conserve the energy. So we start from ourselves. Okay. So in our so let's start from our home application itself. So I'm going to only concentrate on the home energy management system initially. Then we will take to the industrial case studies. Okay. So let us assume that in your home, what are the types of energy used? So in the left side, I'm representing what are the types of type of energies normally used in a home. So most of the homes we are using LPG, electricity, LPG, petrol, diesel, kerosene. Some homes may have a solar photovoltaic system. Some homes may have a solar thermal systems. Some home may have a water heating system which can be fueled by cow dung and something like that. Okay, so these are the common energy normally used for any home application. Similarly, we have in the right side we have a meter which is called as an energy meter or tri-vector meter, which will always monitor your energy consumption. Any home may have either single phase supply or three phase supply. That depends on the load connected in the system. Keep remember, single phase and three phase supply, the consumption billing is going to be the same. Only thing is the deposit is going to be higher for the three phase consumers. And now this is the normal appliances available in any home. I'm not sure that all the equipment. I'm not telling that all the equipment should be available, but predominantly these are all the equipments should be available in any home. Now I'm taking my home as an example. So these are all my equipment available in my home. This is the power rating of each and every equipment, and this is the quantity of the system, and this is the total power. And total connected load in my system is going to be 4,541 wattage or 4.5 kilowatt. Right now, this is my consumption pattern. Not now; it's in 1 year back. So in Tamil Nadu, as you know, that every 2 months the billing was done by the Tangentco. This is the 1 year billing consumption of my electricity, and the total consumption is going to be 3,230. Okay. Now I'm consuming. I'm using LPG for my cooking application. So for 45 days, one cylinder was normally used. So I'm converting for 1 month. So for a month, it is approximately 9.5 kg. And similarly, I'm using not now. It is an older data, 1 year 2019-20 data. At the time, I used my car to travel from my home place to the office. It is something around 41 kilometers, 41 plus 41, 82 kilometers. So per month, I'm using 120 liters of high-speed diesel for my car. Okay. Now you can see the very important point: electricity in kilowatt hour, LPG in kg, and similarly petrol in liters. So I'm converting all in a common factor by applying a proper conversion factor. And my ultimate aim is to find out how much is the CO2 emission of my family by consuming all the energy. Okay. So I'm calculated here. There is a simple conversion factor is available for 1 unit of electricity. If you consume 1 unit of electricity, which emit 0.82 kg of CO2. This is the standard given by Bureau of Energy Efficiency. Okay, so keep remember, if you consume 1 unit of electricity, which is exactly equal to emitting of 0.82 kg of CO2 or 820 grams of CO2. Same, if you conserve 1 unit of electricity, which is conserving 0.82 kg of CO2 in the atmosphere, right? If you consume 1 kg of cylinder, 1 kg of LPG, which is exactly equal to 3 kg of CO2 emission. Similarly, for petrol, if you consume 1 liter of petrol, which is exactly equal to 2.32 kg of CO2 emitted. Okay, so by this multiplication factor, I calculated what is the total CO2 emission of my system. Okay, now the total emission is going to be around 86.6 kg, or multiply by 12 for 1 year, it is approximately comes around 10 tons per annum, 10,000 kg per annum. This is the CO2 emission of my family, my consumption for 1 year, right? Now, I don't know whether it is going to be lower value or higher value. As of now, there is no benchmarking for any home, benchmarking for any industry, benchmarking for any academic institution. It is not available. But soon, note this point. Soon, the government will impose a ban or a curtailment or a benchmarking, such that for this much amount of energy usage, for this much amount of activity, you must use this much amount of energy only, and similarly this much amount of CO2 emitted is the limitation will come soon. Okay, so to nullify my 10,000 kg of CO2 emitted, so I need to conserve energy. I need to conserve my electrical energy. I need to conserve my LPG. I need to go for an electrical vehicle or some other mode of transportation. Even I can go for an carpooling or public transport, or I can grow trees to observe my CO2 emission. Suppose if I want to nullify the CO2 emission by growing the number of trees, means how many number of trees are required for me to nullify my 10 tons of CO2 emission. This is given in the next slide. So it shows that a single mature tree can observe a carbon dioxide at the rate of 41 pounds per year. Very important point. It's a 41 pounds per year, right? It is approximately equal to 21.8 kg. Okay, not tons. It is 21.8 kg. What is the meaning of single mature tree? A single mature tree means more than 5 years. That's called as a mature tree. But then that is also particularly native tree, not the imported tree. Okay, so any native tree of more than 5 years can able to nullify your 21.8 kg per year CO2, or it will produce oxygen. Okay, now this is the list of the number of trees per person, number of trees all over the world. Canada is in the top, so they have around 9,000 trees per person, but India is in the lowest. We are very grift situation that we have only 28 trees are available per person. So this is very alarming situation. Okay, so that is why we people are always insisting that energy and environmental are put together. Okay, so that is why we are insisting to save energy, or give more importance to the energy conservation, give importance to the environmental activity and all those things, right? Now we have only a simple exercise. So based on this information, we have an only simple exercise. So let us assume that we Panimal Engineering College students, we have a small exercise, right? Now let us take only one student. So assuming that student have 250 units per 2 months is the consumption. This is only assumption. It is not true. It may be higher or it may be lower. This is only an assumption for only one student. I'm taking only one student. So that's why it's a micro level observation, right? So his or her electricity billing per billing or for every 2 months, she or he consumed 250 unit. Okay, what is the target given to the particular student? So that person has to reduce 50 unit from the present consumption. Okay, so present consumption is 250. Now that can be reduced to 50. Okay, this is the assumption. Now what is the advantages of doing this activity? Okay, so I'm representing before and after. Okay, so monthly energy consumption is 250. Now it is reduced to 200 because 550 unit is the reduction. 50 unit for 2 months, approximately 50 unit for 60 days. So it is approximately 1 unit per day. So if you conserve 1 unit per day, what are the impact we are going to have it? That we are going to see in the next 3 slides. Okay, so earlier it is 250 kilowatt hour. Now it is reduced to 200. As we know that 250 is in the third slab. Now it is 200 in the second slab. So 250 will invite an amount of monthly bill of 380 rupees. Suppose if it is reduced to 200, the monthly bill is going to be 170, right? So annual consumption is going to be 250 multiplied 6 is going to be 1,500. Now that is reduced to 1,200. So you can save 300 unit per year. That particular student alone can save 300 unit. Okay. Similarly, the total bill for the conventional case is going to be 2,280. Now that can be reduced to 1,020. So that also saves 1,260 rupees. Now, in terms of emission, as we know that 1 kilowatt hour will save, will emit 0.82. So multiply 1500 multiplied by 0.82, which is approximately equal to 1.23 tons. Now that can be reduced to 0.98, approximately 250 tons, 0.25 tons, approximately 250 kg of CO2 emitted by that particular students if he or she reduce 1 unit per day. 1 unit per day. This is for only one student. This is the micro level observation. Let us assume that in the next slide, if it is expanded to, if the same concept is expanded to 1,000 students available in our Panimalai Engineering College, what will be the impact? Now everything is multiplied by 1,000. Now earlier case is going to be 1,500 kilowatt hour, which is multiplied by 1,000. Now it is going to be 15 lakh unit. Okay, now that can be reduced to 12 lakh. So what is the amount of saving? Earlier it is 300 unit, now it is a 3 lakh unit. So earlier bill is going to be 22.8, now it is going to be 10.2. So saving of the bill is going to be 12.6. Now what is the CO2 emission? Earlier it's going to be 1.23 tons kg, now it is going to be tons because it's 1,000. Now that now earlier saving is going to be 0.25 tons, now it is going to be 250 tons. So if only our engineering college students put together 1,000 students save 1 unit of electricity per day, will have a very bigger impact of 250 tons per annum. Per annum is going to be a very bigger unit. This is medium level. This is medium level. Let me go for another macro level. As I told you that conserving 1 unit of electricity at your side, which is exactly equal to conserving saving 3 unit of electricity at the generation side. Number one. Number two, conserving 1 unit of electricity will save 4 liter of water, because whatever may be the type of energy, produced from the different sources except hydro, water requirement is going to be available. For example, cleaning of the coal, cleaning of the diesel process, and all cooling tower, everything. So producing 1 unit of electricity will require 4 liters of water. And similarly, 1 unit of electricity production will have 0.5 kg of coal savings. Okay. Now you can do this since, so if it is 1 unit of saving at your side, which is 3 times at the source side, that means generation side, it is going to be 3 times. So therefore it's 45. So earlier it is 45, now it is going to be 36. So you can save 9 lakh unit at the generation side. So by our student only, 1,000 students in the PEC, if they save 1 unit of electricity, that is exactly equal to saving 9 lakh unit of electricity at the source side. And similarly, 250 tons multiplied by 3, now it is going to be 750 tons per annum. And similarly, that is exactly equal to 3,600 kiloliter of water. And moreover, that also saves 450 tons of coal. And you know that the cost of the Indian coal is only 1,500 rupees multiplied by 450 tons, which is exactly equal to 6.75 lakhs. So if you think that if you save 1 unit of electricity of 1,000 people available in PEC college, then that is exactly equal to save 750 tons of CO2 emission and 3,600 kiloliter of water and 450 tons of coal, and that directly saves 6.75 lakhs of annum for the country. Now you can imagine why we are going for energy conservation and all those things, right? I'm just putting 1,500 rupees for Indian coal, but most of the coals what we are using for in Indian power plant are imported from Indonesia, China, Australia, which is cost around 4,500 rupees, 5,500 rupees per tonnage. Now you can see how much amount of money we are spending for buying the coal. So I request people, please conserve energy. So this is the right time we need to do this activity, right? Now we just go for some simple examples, which is going to be very simple examples. What is energy conservation and what is energy efficiency? This is the simple slogans normally we are using. Energy efficiency is using less energy to provide the same output. Whereas energy conservation is very simple, to turn off the light whenever it is not required. Turn off the fan whenever it is not required. So keep remember, energy efficiency and energy conservation are not same. They are different in category, right? Sadiq sir, follow pandringla sir?
Yes,
Hello?
sir. Yes, sir.
Sir, follow. No problem, sir. Teliva kekudala?
Sir. No problem, sir. No problem.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Now, what is the outcome of any energy conservation activity? I have a very simple system. Let us assume that I have a system. I don't know whatever may be. It may be electrical system or thermal system, whatever may be. Let us assume that this system is working for 1 hour. Okay. And it takes 100 units as an input and it produces 100 pieces output. So therefore, for 1 piece, 1 unit of electricity is the consumption. Okay, so I'm doing some activity. Conservation activity. So next, automatically it takes say it run same 1 hour. It takes 100 unit, but it produces 110 pieces. This is good, right? Or same 1 hour, same 100 pieces, but it takes 90 unit. So this is called the same energy with the increased productivity, or same production with the reduced energy. So this is the normal energy conservation activity. But we are a specialized people. We are energy auditors. We are mainly concerning about the conserving energy. So therefore, same 1 hour, 90 kilowatt, 90 units taking input, and 110 pieces is the output. So this is our Taraka mantra. Increased productivity with reduced energy. So this should be always ensured in any type of system. Now I will have a simple example, which may be somewhat electrical, but everyone can easily understand what is the role of energy professionals, especially for the utility things. Okay. Now, assuming that one student, after completing his degree, he joined in a company, and the company giving an assignment such that we want to replace an old motor. Because the old motor will consume more amount of power, so therefore you can take a study and give your input. Okay, so let us assume that one person from your group, either mechanical or electrical or whatever may be. Okay, so this is the specification of the motor. It's a 3-phase 4-pole 18.5 kilowatt motor. Running speed will be available, and it is run for 6,000 hours per annum per year. Okay, and this is the nameplate efficiency, voltage, current, and all those things, right? It was put in service when it was connected to the system is 14/12/2011, 10 years back. What is the fault history? 5 times it is rewinded. Coil failure, 5 times coil failure, so 5 times rewinded. 1 time we have a bearing fault. Okay, what is the present issue in the motor? During the running, it produces excess heat and excess noise and vibration. So the management want to replace this motor with an IE3 motor, international efficiency 3 motor. Okay, so the new motor efficiency is 92.5%, but the old motor efficiency 85%. Right now, you are preparing a plan. So existing motor will have an efficiency of 18.5% at 18.5 kilowatt at an efficiency of 85%. Now this is the output power, not the input power. Okay, so whatever may be the available in the nameplate, that's an output power. Okay, let us consider that every rewinding 1% is the efficiency loss. Normally 2 to 3% efficiency loss will be available, but assuming that 1% is the efficiency loss. Okay, now 80% is the new efficiency. So 18.5 kilowatt divided by 0.8 is the input power. Okay, output power divided by efficiency equal to input. So input power is going to be 23.13. So same motor, if I replace with the new motor, now it is going to be 18.5 kilowatt divided by 0.925. Now it takes only 20 kilowatt. At full load condition, this motor will take 23.13, but this motor will take only 20 kilowatt. So the difference between these two is going to be 3.13 kilowatt multiplied by 6,000 hours. So power multiplied by hour will be equal to your energy. So if you replace the old motor with the new motor, yearly you can save nearly 19,000 unit. 19,000 unit is the saving. Multiplied by, if the cost of electricity is 7 rupees, assuming that cost of electricity is 7 rupees, then your amount saving, financial saving is going to be 1.31 lakhs. Okay. Now, what is the cost of the new motor? Maybe around 1 lakh rupees. This is very higher. I'm just putting a very higher value. I'm taking the same branded motor. I include all the transportation, installation cost, and everything. So, which is an 1 lakh rupees. So, if you invest 1 lakh rupees, you will get 1.31 lakh rupees. So, what is the payback? Payback is going to be only 9 months. Within 9 months, you will get your money. So, that's called energy efficiency. So, you are giving less energy to provide the same service. Now you are expanding this plan to the 10 motors available in the industry. Now you are taking to the management and telling that, sir, we want to expand this plan to 10 number of motors. Immediately the management will not approve, because 10 number of motors will save huge amount of energy, but cost investment is going to be 10 lakh rupees. So therefore, as an energy professional, you have to tell that there is a system called Energy Motor Replacement Program, National Motor Replacement Program. This was designed and implemented by EESL, Energy Efficiency Service Limited. This is the government of India company. They are buying, they will give you a subsidy to buy a new motor. Maximum subsidy of 35% is the subsidy. Now, a single motor costs around 1 lakh rupees. They will buy at a cost of 65,000 rupees. 35% is the subsidy for old motor replacement program. So that is why this program was coined. So you are not a person as an engineer. you are a person, you should know the government schemes, government subsidy schemes, government standards, rules and codes, codes and standards, everything you have to know. And also you have to know the accounts as well as the finance. This website is going to be available here. You can go to the website. Automatically there are n number of programs are executed by EESL, right? Similarly, another example, which is a very interesting one. I want to buy a 1.5 ton AC of same brand. See, same brand, 3-star, and another one is a 5-star. So in 3-star, the cost is going to be this much, and 5-star, the cost is going to be only 4,000 rupees is the higher. But only thing is, if I go for a 5-star AC, then the 4,000 rupees will be payback within 1 year. I'm getting the payback. Same brand, same tonnage. Only thing is, star rating is going to be very attractive. That is why we people always tell that in energy conservation, energy efficiency, the main important ignored point is in a cricket match, one can talk about the run scored by the batsman, wicket taken by the bowler, but no one talk about the run saved by the fielders. So this is what exactly happening. We are not talking about what is the energy conserved by an equipment, which is not normally talked by the people. So it is a right time to talk about the energy conserved by an equipment by giving a star rating importance. Okay. Now, another simple example about the production. I think this may be somewhat technical, so therefore I just skip this information. So I just go for another important area called the building sector, where you have a huge amount of potentials are available. As you know that now the building will be everything is going to be converted into a green building structure. Government of India is now keen on promoting the green building sector. So therefore, we have separate standards are available for green building applications. So I just want to touch up some of the points where you can go for green building applications. This is not for the only civil people. So this is for electrical people, mechanical people, computer science people. Everything are more involved in green building application, right? Now, what is the principle of a green building? So normally, any building, if it is certified as a green building, means it is more efficient than compared to the conventional building. So it is more efficient means 20 to 30% efficient, 30 to 50% water efficient, and it has a material efficiency, reduce, reuse, recycle, and produce also. So that is another important point. Reduction of wastage, and it will provide a better indoor environmental quality. So these are all the main factors which is governing for the green building systems. And you know that you are in the metro city, so therefore most of the buildings are now converted from old building to a green building. And if it is constructed a new building, means they can go for a green building certification. Okay, so in India, we have a green building certification available for new building, similarly for existing building. Any existing building can be converted into a green building also. And similarly, it is applicable for both owner-occupied building, similarly for tenant-occupied building, right? So in India, we have three type of rating systems are available. One is IGBC, Indian Green Building Council, right? So Indian Green Building Council is coined by ASHRAE, Bureau of Energy Efficiency, and ECBC, Energy Conservation Building Code, and Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. All these put together forming the rules. And this is the certification process. If any building getting a point of 51 to 60, that building is certified building as a best practices. If it is between 61 to 70, it is an outstanding performance. If it is 71 to 80, it is a national excellence. If it is between 81 to 100, global excellence. Now these are the points. And the second category is in GRIHA, Green Rating System for Habitat Assessment, and this is also available in India. Okay, now GRIHA was established by combining MNRE and TERI. TERI is the a private agency, the Energy Research Institute. So they put together forming a grading system for green building. They have their own grading system. So they are giving it in terms of star rating. So if your building achieve getting a mark of a grade of 25 to 40, single star rating, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, and 5-star rating system, right? Now this is the model. This is the mark for the IGBC. IGBC, we have 7 modules are available. 7 modules each point. This is the point system. So totally 100 points will be awarded by IGBC. Now one important point you can see out of 7 modules, energy efficiency will given a more importance. More importance will be given to the energy efficiency, right? This is the category of IGBC system for owner-occupied building, and similarly for tenant-occupied building. So again, in that energy efficiency, and these are all the systems. So these are all the 28 mark and 30 mark category. So the building will use an ozone depleted substances and minimum energy efficiency, good building structures, enhanced energy efficiency system, on-site renewable energy, off-site renewable energy system, energy metering and management. If you go inside, then you will get more number of points. Okay, that's not shown here. And this is the Grigor rating system. The Grigor rating will have an almost 10 different modules. So in IGBC we have 7 modules, whereas in Grigor we have around 9 to 10 modules are available. Right now, this is the criteria marks. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sir, 9 modules. Again, out of 9 modules, energy will be given more weightage. 13 plus 7, 20 mark will be given for the energy efficiency. So by this point onwards, you must realize that everything is given importance. Whether it is a building, whether it is an academic institution, whether it is an industry, whether it is a product development, everything will be accounted for energy. Right. So forget about all the things. So you want to become an entrepreneur, particularly for developing the energy or in the field of energy. So is there any possibility to become a successful entrepreneur in energy professionals? Yes. I will show some of the product, energy efficiency product, which is available in the market. This is one such product. This is a ceiling fan. It's a BLDC ceiling fan, not the conventional ceiling fan. Now the conventional ceiling fan will take 76 wattage when you run the fan at 5th speed. Whereas this BLDC fan comes with a remote, remote model will takes only 35 wattage, only 35 wattage, just 50% when you run at a 5th speed. Moreover, you can see when the regular fan runs at a single speed, automatically the power taken by the regular fan is 30, whereas this is only 4 wattage. And air delivery is also good. Compared to the conventional fan, air delivery is going to be more than compared to the regular fan. This comes into picture. Now this is marketed. So many brand. In Coimbatore itself, it was produced by a name called Superfan. The managing director name is Sundar Muruganandam, and similarly, Attenberg is one company. Lucas TVS now entered into this field. Even they fitted a BLDC fan in railways. All the coaches we have BLDC fans. Next time, if you go to train, then you can inspect the top of the fan, which is a BLDC fan. Now we have a belt. So ordinary V belt can be converted into a goggle belt like this. Again, we have a plant available in India. And this is one more product that's called as an BLDC AC. This is the BLDC AC. Again, it is manufactured in India, make in India product. Now, what is the difference between the conventional inverter AC with an BLDC AC? Conventional inverter AC for 1.5 tonnage AC will consume 2000 wattage or 2 kilowatt. Whereas this AC will consume only 800 wattage. So the company name is Sinfin, SINFIN. After completing this seminar, just you can Google it, Sinfin company, where they are introducing this BLDC type of AC system with the neem filter, with the tulasi filter, bacterial infection less filters, and it is very attractive, slightly costlier, but your payback is going to be within 1 year. Now this is another product which is developed by recently. It's an 2010 liter refrigerator which consumes only 25 wattage, and it is available in the market. Now we can have an inverter based geyser system and deep freezer boxes of less energy consuming equipment. And this is an aircon. It's a retrofit product to be fitted in older ACs, which will curtail the free running condition of the AC system. So automatically it saves energy. And similarly, all the AC will have regulators or stabilizers. Older stabilizers are very bigger in size, consumes more power, whereas that was replaced by a toroidal core transformers, toroidal core stabilizers, so that will consume less amount of power. So that is another product which is available in the market. So you can also pitch into a new category of energy efficiency product. Okay, not only that, not only this, you can develop an IoT platform for monitoring the energy, monitoring the electrical energy, water consumption, oil consumption, and similarly the wood consumption, diesel, whatever may be. So now the IoT platform will be an eye opener, disruptive technology for energy monitoring system. That's called as an EMS, energy management system. Now entire energy can be properly monitored and give it to a common server, and that can be connected to mobile phone itself. So you can easily watch your energy consumption of a particular building or the entire campus with the help of a mobile phone or app itself. Now that EMS, now it is converted into a BMS, that's called as a building management system. In building management system, all your energy and water, oil conservation, LPG consumption, everything will put together, and everything can be integrated in this monitoring system, and that can be connected to a single app or any good platforms. So EMS, BMS for college, they have a CMS, college management system. So everything will be accounted in the system. Even paper consumption also, paper consumption, paper utilization, effective way to reduce the paper consumption. So that also make a very good difference in the systems. Now this is another area where you can have an indoor plants. Indoor plants is one of the leading solution for air purification process, providing a good air quality inside the room. So that will remove the contamination available in the air. So that's a good business for the people who are natural lovers. So also that's a good idea. So some of the plants will take the toxic gases available in the breathing air, like tulasi, aloe vera, snake plant, and so many plants are available. Okay. Now, what is our commitment after completing the seminar? What may be the commitment? So my commitment is to think about the energy conservation, and I need to stop the air pollution. So and wherever possible, we need to plant in a more number of trees, and I have to start use to eco-friendly product. If possible, you can use public transport rather than single transport or sophistication. Similarly, you can use a zero volatile component painting system, so that will give you a good indoor quality. And similarly, if you found any waste, automatically that should be properly trashed in a trash bin. And you also insist your friends not to put the waste in the open places. That should be properly put in the trash bins. And wherever possible, you can go for a solar system, solar water heater, or solar street light, solar lamp, solar photovoltaic system. So these should be our commitment. So I just want to give you one important point. After knowing all the fact, it is your duty to educate others, and this is the right time to educate others to conserve at least 1 unit of electricity, at least 1 liter of water per day, at least 1 kg of LPG per month. So that will save a huge amount of LPG, huge amount of electricity, huge amount of water, and we should give the Mother Earth to the next generation without polluting the system. So that is my request. Okay. So these are all the advanced instruments are available with us to conduct a detailed energy auditing, detailed quality auditing for any type of industries as well as academic institutions. Okay. Now this is the last slide, so therefore you will be very happy. So not only the core jobs, you have an n number of jobs are available, particularly for energy and environmental. So after completing your master degree, your PG, UG degree, you may enter into utility, maintenance, production, design, planning, sales, services, external consultant like me, plant engineer, process engineer. You may have a process auditor like a total quality management, total productivity management, 5S case, and you will become an ISO auditor, ISO 40,001, 9,001, 50,001, 45,001, 27,000. So many things are available. So don't think that only software jobs are available. You have plenty of jobs in the core sector. You can become a safety auditor, safety trainer. You can become a cluster manager, energy efficiency manager, energy modeler, energy economics. I think none of the university teaching this subject in India, energy economics, energy analytics, energy data management system. So that will be the new buzzword for the next 5 to 10 years. You may become a green process consultant, RES designer, renewable energy system designer, renewable energy system supplier, product developer. So many N. So it is an end. It is not an end. So we have I'm just giving you only the known things. Either you can go for jobs, or you become an entrepreneur after completing your graduation degree, right? This is my mobile number and my mail ID. I'm very happy to answer your questions if you have any questions. And if you do not have any questions, and if you have developed any questions after the completion of the seminar, you can WhatsApp me or call me, or you can give a mail to me. I will definitely reply. And this photo shows myself and my guru, Sri Ashok Ji, and he's an accredited energy auditor. He conducted more than 600 audits in India and as well as abroad. I learned a lot of things from him. Still, I'm learning more information from him. So that's why I always put his slide. So at this juncture, I thank the management of Panimalar Engineering College, head of the department, of all the department, faculty members, especially the students' friends, for giving me this opportunity. Many thanks to all. If you have any questions, I'm ready to answer. Thank you.
Students, if you have any doubts, you can ask sir directly.
Sir, is it okay whether?
Yes, sir. Yes, no, sir. No problem, sir. A lot of information students would have got, because it is very new topic, like energy auditing.
Yes,
is another
yes.
profession actually.
Yes.
Just,
I think
there is no questions from students.
Any chat box questions, sir? How to assess?
I'll enable the mic, sir, for students in just a minute, sir.
Okay. If you have any questions, you can put in chat box also. I know I was fast. Since it is an out of time, so therefore you are spending more amount of time in the college itself.
Participants, now you can see you can mute yourself and then you can ask questions. Now it is enabled. Mic is enabled for you.
Sir, what about the BW ratings in the appliances, sir?
It's a good, sir. Sir, the government of India, Ministry of Power, under which the BE is working, there is a program called the SNL, that's called the Standard and Labeling Program. Now, all the equipment, all the energy consuming equipments are giving a star rating. Star rating means they are giving a simple symbol, a star rating symbol, where we can have 5 stars are available. So if it is marked, more number of stars means more amount of energy saving. So they introduced initially for electrical equipment. Now they are introducing this the star labeling system for all type of equipment, including the gas stove itself. Gas stove itself, they are introducing this standard and labeling program. If you want to buy any equipment, first of all, you have to check whether star rating is available or not. Number one. Number two, if it is a star rating is available, you can go for higher star rating. So maybe the cost is going to be slightly higher, but you can get the payback within 1 year. So this is guaranteed. So if you want to buy any fridge or TV or printer or laptop or water heater, AC system, everyone will have a star rating system. So even transformer also, we have a star rating system. So more star, more saving. So that is the Tarak mantra of BE. So more star, more saving systems. This star rating system was every 2 years it was revised. So earlier, if it is a for 5-star rating, now after 2 years it will become 4-star. So again, 4-star will become 3-star, 3-star will become 2-star, and like that. So every year the technology is improved. So because of that one, the energy efficiency is going to be keep on improving. So every 2 years, the star rating performance factors are revised by the BEE. So in the star labeling itself, they will put the period of the star rating. From which period to which period the star rating is applicable. Everything is available in the star rating itself. Thank you, sir. I think I answered your question.
Sir, I have a doubt, sir.
Yes,
please, sir.
yes.
Sir, I have a doubt, sir. Suppose we buy a 5-star AC.
Okay.
And then it is 5 years old. Actually, it is 5 to 6 years old.
Okay.
So when it is getting older, will it affect the star rating?
Sir, normally
will it consume more power when it gets older? Even
yes,
if it is 5-star.
Correct, sir. Correct. Your question is correct, sir. So every equipment, if it is not problematic, in case in the duration of 5 years, if it is develops any problem in the freezer, or it develops any problem in the door or in the compressor or in the evaporator coil, then definitely the efficiency will be get reduced. But if it is not developed, any problem means automatically the efficiency drop is going to be very, very negligible. For example, in my home, I have to two times I have my refrigerator develops problem. First time it develops a problem in the compressor, and the second time it develops the problem in the freezer ice box. So I think my even though it is a SAR rated, my efficiency will come down. So by how to assess this? So normally you can assess the more number of running hours. It keep on running. The fridge is going to be keep on running, even though there is a cutoff. After cutoff, it will immediately start. So that is an indication of your drop of efficiency. When you found out the fridges keep on running, so automatically it is a time to replace with an older system to a newer system. But then there is a guarantee will be given to you. So after that guarantee period, a slight dip will be always available for all the product.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your answers, sir.
Yes, sir.
Students, if you have any other doubts, you can ask sir. Else we can end the session.
No doubt.
I think the students are very clear with their presentation, sir.
I don't know, sir, whether people are available or not on the outside. Outside, I can't able to see now.
Yes, sir.
That's the problem with offline. It's online.
Yes, sir. Yes.